Hello class. Alright, in this video I'm going to explain a few things that I noticed that are creating confusion to some of you, even though this is something that it has been explained thoroughly in lessons. You have material about it, you have other videos made by myself posted in Google Classroom explaining some of these concepts. You should be already familiar with everything that I'm explaining here. However, I decided to make this second video or third or fourth video. I don't remember the number of video that it is, but I decided to make this new one in order to review one more time some of the concepts that we are putting in practice here, help you practice these exercises and be successful at it. Okay? Remember, first of all, that we need two pieces of the puzzle, just like I said before, counting beats and rhythmic values. Counting beats is always counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in that way. You don't stop in the middle, you don't stop in between beats, you don't stop in between bars, you don't go faster, you don't go slower. Okay, you have to be constant all of the time. You can go faster or slower beginning to end, but keeping the same speed continuous all of the time. What I mean is the following. You can go, for example, slower like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or you can go faster, for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The important thing is that the speed needs to be the same from the moment you start the exercise until the moment that you end the exercise. So all through the exercise, the speed cannot change. If you're going to make it slow, do it slow from the beginning until the end. If you're going to make it fast from the beginning until the end. My advice is that you go slow so it is easier for you to think and coordinate. Remember, this is another thing that happened a lot. You need to coordinate your claps to what you count. You cannot have the two of them separate. It's not two separate activities that don't have any connection. They are interconnected. That's why we count out loud. So we coordinate our claps with what we are counting. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Okay? So one more time. Big counting. Remember, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Every time that you have a bar like this, a space like this, then the cycle starts over again from 1. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Each of these pairs, okay, the number and the end that you say after, those two things are one single beat. This is one beat, this is another beat, this is another beat, this is another beat, this is another beat, and so forth and so on. And each of those parts receive a name. The number, we call it the downbeat. Every time that you say a number, that is called downbeat. Every time that you say an end after a number, that is called the upbeat. We have down, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, all of the time. See, downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat. Those are the numbers, sorry, the names that we give to the numbers and the ends that come after the number. Apart from this, you have the rhythmic values. You're going to write rhythmic values below each of the beats depending on the number of beats that they last. Okay? The one that I noticed that gave the most trouble to everyone was the eighth notes, especially when you have eighth note rests. Remember that apart from rhythmic values in which you clap, You had really big values in which you don't clap. So you have notes and you have rests. The two kinds of rests that we have covered so far are this. This is quarter note rest. And this is eighth note rest. Okay, this symbol means that for the space of time of one quarter note, which is the same one beat, you don't clap. Here, it means that for the space of time of an eighth note, meaning half a beat, you don't clap. Okay, this corresponds to only one of these. Okay, how to put them in practice? Let's do an exercise with that. Let's say you have here quarter note. Let's see that here you have two eighth notes. Let's say that here you have a quarter note rest and here you have another quarter note. Let's see that here you have two eighth notes and then here you have an eighth note rest and then another eighth note. Here you have a quarter note and here you have another quarter note. Okay? According to this is what's going to happen. As you count your beats, you're going to clap, coordinated with your count, okay? As you count, you have to clap at the same time of either the number or the end that comes after the number. At the same time, the clap has to come at the same time of either the number and or the end after the number. So here you clap when you say one at the same time. Since this is a quarter note, you don't clap anything here on the end after. These are eighth notes. Here you clap on the two, you clap on the end. This is a quarter note rest. You don't clap for the space of time of a quarter note. So you don't clap on the number, you don't clap on the end after. Quarter note one more time, just like we had in beat number one. Here you clap on the number, you don't clap on the end after. Here, eighth notes, just like here, you clap on the downbeat, you clap on the upbeat. Here, eighth note rest. Eighth note rest, you don't clap on the number, you clap on the next eighth note that comes on the end after the number. So you don't clap on the downbeat, you clap on the upbeat. Okay? Here, you clap on the number 3, you don't clap on the end after. Here, you clap on the number 4, you don't clap on the number on the end after. The result of this goes like this. You count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I repeat it. You clap like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I hope this explains. This is everything that we have done so far in this past 5 weeks of the class. I hope this explains everything and see you around next time.